So why don't you create the future? Why don't you do all the most wonderful things that you can feel are inside of you? Maybe you have a fantastic idea and nothing really happens. You procrastinate a lot, or you do the wrong things, and you have this sensation inside of you that there might be something that you should do, but you do not know where to get started. Well, the biggest obstacle we have today, actually the biggest enemy to us creating the future, is complexity. Complexity today is so vast that it actually surpasses human intelligence. And that means that most people today are walking around thinking, I'm not smart enough, I'm not educated enough, all the others are much more educated than I am, and I need to read a new book, and I need to get an education, and I need to make a PowerPoint presentation and build a website and create a pamphlet, and then you get so tired before you even start. You find a good way of losing before you even enter the game, and you become what it's called apathetic. Apathy is a really not very nice sensation, because when you feel apathy, you have lost your sense of hope. You feel that it doesn't matter whatever it is that you do, because the world is such a complicated place, and what doesn't even matter that you are doing those small tiny things, and then you overload yourself with the burden of complexity, which means that you don't get any stuff done day after day after day. Complexity is humanity's worst enemy at the moment. And what you should do is that you should, instead of having this overload, and instead of just giving up before you enter the game, you should see the future and all information out there as a wonderful ocean. And if you believe that you have to understand everything before you can enter into the future, that would be the same as saying that you have to drink the ocean before you are allowed to swim in it. That would be stupid. You wouldn't do that. You would stick your toes in the ocean, and there might be spaces where you don't know what's going on, and maybe way out there there's a shark that could or could not eat you. You don't know. But you are allowed to be in the future, even though you don't understand it. You don't need a certain education. You don't need to be the smartest person on the face of the planet. You are allowed just because you are you. And what I want you to do when you feel the burden of complexity from now on is that you see the ocean. No, just picture the ocean and put your toes in it and say, just utter a little, a sound that is yours, where you just accept the fact, there's a lot going on out here, but I am free to make up my own mind. I am free to think my own thoughts. I can feel my own emotions. And it will come in due time. But just for the time being, I'm just accepting there's a lot of stuff. But I'm also acknowledging the fact that I'm allowed to be here, just as everybody else. The power of the is with you from now on, and use it to battle complexity.